Kendrick said we building to something.
Building,
Even
man.
though this game was for nothing, the Cowboys went out there and won tonight. What up?
Whoa. This game wasn't for nothing.
Great job by the Cowboys tonight.
This game wasn't for nothing, man. Listen.
Oh, that's right. We were playing for the pride.
Yeah, man. Listen, I told you before. Let's go spoil a couple of seasons. And one down, 2 more to go. We spoiled the Buccaneers.
All pro Bland to the rescue.
Yeah, we listen. Deron Bland. Not only did he lock up a Hall of Famer Mike Evans, he locked him up. He made a winning play to seal the Buccaneers' fate. I told you, Walt, before the game started. I said, you know what? If we ain't going nowhere, let's make sure a bunch of teams ain't going nowhere. Let's ruin some seasons. And doggone, we just ruined the Buccaneers' season. 1 down, 2 more to go.
Yeah, the Buccaneers actually didn't ruin the Buccaneers season because they tied with the Atlanta Falcons and they can win the division.
But guess what? If the playoffs started now, they wouldn't be in it.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be in it because basically with that loss, the Buccaneers and the Falcons just flipped. The Falcons just went to the 4th seed. The Buccaneers just moved to in the hunt.
Yep.
And you know what? It don't stop there, man. Next week. We gonna end the Eagles reign of getting the number 1 seed for next week. So we gonna end that. We're gonna stop that next week, and then also we gonna in the hope that the Commanders the week after we're actually gonna get the 6th seed. We're gonna end that. We're gonna drop them right back and it's gonna keep them right in the 7th seed. So we spoiling playoff dreams the last 3 weeks, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like a famous coach said, Walt. A famous coach said that won a couple of championships. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Doggone it. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. How about them Cowboys, man?
This win dropped down to the 15th pick of the 2025 NFL draft. Great post-game show on deck for you fellas. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good post-game.
Right.
Listen, guys. It's not about draft. It's about pride. You gotta have pride. I mean, you just what you want them to lose out. I mean, guys, listen, guys, jobs on the line. Guys trying to feed their family for next season. You gotta put stuff on tape, put stuff on film. I mean, they playing like they want to be here next season. They're playing like they want their coach to be here next season. They're playing like they want the fan base to get behind them next season.
They couldn't do that 14 games earlier, 14 to 15 games earlier. So now they're trying to do it now.
I don't know, man. Maybe they were sick or something. You know, that flu was going around earlier.
Looking at the record, they were sick.
That bird flu was going around, man. A lot of sinus conditions. So maybe
they done had everything that's out
there.
But
look, we talked about Mike Zimmer looked like he's got the defense working back to where it should be. Mike McCarthy is being a little bit better consistently calling plays. I don't know why the hell.
This must be good because I ain't never heard you say nothing nice about Mike McCarthy.
So man, we're building on something. We're building on something from next season. That's all you gotta do. You gotta build for next season. Next season, let's finish it out the right way. let's finish it out the right way. That's what you want. You want to finish it out the right way. Yeah, we got the 17th pick. I got a feeling by the time the season ends, we'll probably be in the high 20s. You know, that's okay. It's a deep draft. You'll be able to pick up a good player, but it's about improving the players you got on the team. And the Cowboys, by God, is starting to do that. Good win for the Dallas Cowboys. And I love when somebody stick it to Baker Mayfield. I ain't gonna say the word on the air. But I love when somebody stick it to Baker Mayfield. That always does me justice right there. Being a Longhorn fan myself, and that guy's an ex-Oklahoma Sooner. But great win by the Cowboys. Good win. Good win. That's what we're talking about. Good win. Good win. All right. So, how's your feelings about today's game? Oh, I see you change your attire. You had the Buccaneer polo on. Oh, yeah, nice way to come back to the good side.
Well, I saw my hero Kendrick do it last night, so I felt like it was okay to do it with what you did with the what you did with Texas, SMU and Texas. I mean, my God, the way you backstabbed SMU last night.
What you talking about? That little team from Highland Park? They got enough money. Listen, they got a ton of money up there. They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Well, to quote Kendrick yesterday, the Cowboys did what the little team in Highland Park couldn't do yesterday. Oh, look at Jared McCarthy hugging in the locker room.
Yeah.
In the locker room.
Hey, do they got the chain? Do they got the chain for Mike McCarthy so he can do that little goofy dance he was doing? Like, yeah.
No, Gary and Mike McCarthy having a contract negotiated right in the middle of the locker room.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, I think this is the first time that Cooper Rush has got a game ball from Sunday Night Football. So yeah, breaking records. Cooper Rush can see the game ball for Sunday Night Football. Him and Deron Bland. Congratulations, Cooper Rush. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Cowboys got something with Cooper Rush, man. I don't know. I mean, he got Dak Prescott up there playing video poker. So looks like he not locked in. Cooper Rush said, if Dak wants to play video poker up in the suite, hey, I can lead this team to the promised land. I mean, that's, what is that? 4 out of 5 wins in the last 5 games. 4 out of 5. Cooper Rush winning them thing, man.
Ouch. I
mean, did Dak win 4 out of 5 this season? Cooper Rush did. Wow. Okay. All right. Hey, man. Hey. All right. Good win. Cowboys go to 7-8. The Buccaneers go to 8-7. Like I said before, the Cowboys going to beat the Buccaneers. I said that about 2 or 3 weeks ago before the Bengal game, which we should have won that. We still should technically be in the playoff if it wasn't for that unfortunate play on the special teams play a couple weeks ago against the Bengals. But I think we won. Well, if you ask me, I think we won the hottest teams in football. If you ask me, I think we won the hottest team in football.
How you the hottest team in football? You just lost to the Bengals.
Listen, that was a fluke loss. I mean, how many times somebody lose like that? I mean, if the guy don't touch the ball, we're gonna win the game. So technically, we'd have had 5 straight. So technically, I would say we're the hottest team in football. We're the hottest team in football right now.
Nobody wants to play. That's going nowhere.
Nobody. Well, we're building. Nobody wants to play us. I listen. I put us up against the Eagles right now. I'll put us up against the Eagles right now. Listen, I think we're gonna match up great with the Eagles. They couldn't even win a game where they got 5 turnovers and they still lost.
They had a backup quarterback in there, man. They started.
It don't matter. You got 5 turnovers, you still lost the football. Please, that team ain't going nowhere. We probably beat them by 21 points next week. Especially if Jalen Hurts not playing. I love it, man. I love this. What a way to end the season. Let's end it the right way. Cowboys really controlled this game all the way through. I mean, the Buccaneers made some little Mickey Mouse comeback at the end, but too little, too late. You had the 2 biggest plays of the game, one by unbelievable interception by Jordan Lewis, He just basically took the ball from I don't know who that receiver was in the end zone and basically negated a touchdown. And then also Deron Bland with that strip fumble where he basically took the ball again from a Buccaneers player. And the two biggest plays on the defense end, Mike Zimmer looked like the guy's starting to figure out, he's starting to believe in Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer's starting to believe in the guys. Yeah, man, I think we're building something on defense. I like the way the defense been. Listen, the defense been playing good for about a month now, so it looked like they finally figured out Mike Zimmer's his scheme, what he likes to do, and yeah, I like it, man. I like it. So what are you on tap for next? Up for next what for Walt? What we doing now?
Let's give those numbers. Let's get those stats and those facts.
Yeah, man, these some good numbers, man. These some good numbers right here. Once again. The stats for today's game brought to you by Very Best Barbecue. Very Best Barbecue in the DF Dub on the corner 7509 Boulevard 26 in North Richland Hills, Texas. This is man Damar. If you're off of work, or hey, if you want to give them an order for maybe a Christmas thing going right there, go out there, man. I recommend the ribs and the barbecue Frito pop. All right, let's get to the stats. All right, let's start with the team stats. That's a nice big win. I would say the biggest win of the season. Cowboys. Cowboys on the Buccaneers had 25
boy, first down. You talk about somebody putting something on it, boy. My lord.
You don't think it's the biggest win of the season?
Jared probably told Mike, congrats on winning. We still aren't spending money on this off season to improve the team. Yeah, but we know that he's getting a contract. Thanks a lot, Bill Belichick.
Brian, we don't need to spend money. The team is building. The guys are getting better every week, man. I mean, the guys literally are getting better every week. All right, let's get to the stats.
Too late. It's at the end of the season.
That's what. Listen, you build to next season. I mean, the guys get confidence, they're getting better, and then you push ahead for next season. I think the Cowboys are gonna make the playoffs next season. I think they're going. I think they will. All right, the Buccaneers have 25 first downs to the Cowboys 15. Third down efficiency, the Buccaneers were 6 out of 12. The Cowboys were 5 out of 15. Total plays, the Buccaneers ran 70 of them. 70 of them, and all you scored 24 points. The Cowboys had 56 plays. Total yards, 410 for the Bucs, 317 for the Cowboys. Total drives, the Cowboys had one more drive than the Buccaneers, 12 to 11. Yards per play, pretty much even. The Buccaneers were 5.9 yards per play, and the Cowboys were 5.7. Passing yardage, 276 to 286 in favor of the Cowboys. Also, yards per pass, the Cowboys were basically 8 yards per pass to the Buccaneers 6. Interceptions thrown, turnover. The Buccaneers had that great interception by Jordan Lewis. The Cowboys played clean today, no turnovers. Sacks. The Cowboys sacked the Buccaneers 4 for 27. The Cowboys only gave up 1 sack, so the offensive line building only gave up 1 sack today. Rushing yards, the Buccaneers had the edge overwhelmingly, over 100 yards edge. 134 to 31 in favor of the Buccaneers in rushing yards. Cowboys really didn't rush the ball that great. The Buccaneers were basically 6 yards a pop on running the ball. The Cowboys only 1.6. Red zone, the Buccaneers were 3 for 3 in the red zone. The Cowboys were 2 for 2. Penalties, the Buccaneers were 6 for 47. The Cowboys were 5 for 30. So played pretty good, clean football as far as penalties go. That's a good sign. But here's what the tale of the tape, Walt. Turnovers. Those 2 big turnovers, Jordan Lewis and Deron Bland got basically ended the game, and basically I would say ended the season for the Bucs. Those two turnovers for the Bucs. The Cowboys, no turnovers, like I said, play clean football. Time of possession, the Bucs had it 32 minutes and 48 seconds to the Cowboys 27-12 seconds. Okay, let's get to the individual box score, if you will. Cowboys, Cooper Rush, he was 26 out of 35, 292. He was 8.3 yards a throw, had 1 tutty, was only sacked, like I said, one time for 6 yards, and had a QB yard rating of 108.3. Good job by Cooper Rush, man. He was slinging that thing today. Rico Dowdle, not a good night by top 10 running back standards, but hey, sometimes the top 10 running back don't have great nights tonight. It wasn't his night. It was Cooper Rush's night tonight. Rico Dowdle just 13 carries for 23 yards, only 1.8 yards a carry. Damn, them Zeke Elliott's numbers right there. In the game, no touchdowns. Devontae Turpin, 3 carries for 11 yards on the game. He was 3.7. And speaking of Zeke Elliott, he had 1 carry in this game. 1 carry for 1 yard and a touchdown.
You got a touchdown. I called it. I said, put him in there.
Good Lord, Mama D. That's you might want to close your eyes when anybody hear this. That's what this man's career has come to. Just 1 carry. Oh wait, yo, this man used to be a killer. This man used to run for 1,600 yards a year. This man used to lead the league touchdowns, and all he get 1 carry for one touchdown. Yeah. All right, Cooper Rush. He also had some 3 scrambles from -4 yards in the game. CeeDee Lamb, a quiet second half, but still a good night overall. 7 catches for $105, 15 yards a catch on 8 targets. So he was catching that thing, including, like I said, a 52-yarder. Brandon Cooks, same thing, 3 catches for 48 yards off 3 targets. Ryan Flournoy, 3 catches for 41 yards off 3 catches for three targets. So people were catching the rock tonight. Jake Ferguson, he got 9 targets, caught 6 of them for 40. Also, Rico Dowdle, he had 3 catches for 28 yards on 3 targets. Jalen Tolbert, he had 2 catches for 20 yards, including 1 touchdown off 3 targets. Devontae Turpin, 1 catch for 7 yards. Luke Schoonemaker, just had 1 catch for 3 yards. As far as the defense, Nick Virgil, Virgil had 10 tackles, 10 total tackles, 5 solo in the game. Deron Bland, if you want to ask me, my bFb, DFW player of the game, Deron Bland, 10 total tackles, 7 solo, including one strip sack for a fumble. 1 strip for a fumble on 1 pass defense. He basically shut down the Hall of Famer Mike Evans tonight.
I don't understand why you keep throwing it after.
He shut down that man. Listen, pay that man his money. Not only won you the game, he shut down a first ballot Hall of Famer all in one night. Mufasa Lalafatu, 7 total tackles, one solo, 1 pass defense. He played a good game on defense. Chauncey Golston had 6 total tackles, 3 solo. Also had a sack, a tackle for loss, pass defense, deflect, and a QB hit. So he had a good. Jordan Lewis, 6 total tackles, 3 solo, pass defense. Also had a quarterback hit. Also with that big time interception at the end. What a pick he had to really negate Tampa Bay on a previous drive. So big basically one of his best games of his career. AO, 6 total tackles, 3 solo, including a big hit on 1 tackle and negated a first down. So big game by him. Michael Parsons, Walt, your favorite player, 5 total tackles, 4 solo, 1 sack. One tackle for loss. Well, he's Jerry's favorite player because he's asked for 10 million.
I like Micah. I think he's a really good podcaster.
He's Jerry's favorite player because he's asking 10 million less than what he probably could have got. Donovan Wilson.
Well, agents say, "God damn, what are you doing? What? 30 is what? There's no difference. What the hell?
Yeah, man. Yeah." Jerry said soon. Jerry go say,
hey. It ain't never been this season before.
Yeah, Jerry go say, hey, why not make it 20? 20 ain't no different.
Right. Hell, 20. Let's not. If it don't, you see
10 ain't no different. 10 ain't no different from 40. All right, Donovan Wilson. He has some big games. 5 total tackles, 2 solo. He also had 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, a pass defense, and a QB hit. Malik Hooker, 3 total tackles, 2 for loss in this game. Mozzie Smith also had 3 total tackles, 2 for loss. Lavin Joseph, 3 total tackles, one solo. Also had a sack and a tackle for loss in this game. OC, 2 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss. CJ Goodwin had a big special teams play. Also had a total tackle and a tackle, 1 total tackle and a solo. Carl Lawson also had a tackle and a solo. Buddy Johnson, same tackle and a solo. Keeman Hall, a tackle and a solo. Brevin Spanford, tackle and a solo. Israel McQuamu, a tackle, same tackle and a solo. Luke Schoonemaker also had a tackle and solo. I'm trying to figure out how he played on offense. Carlos Watkins had a tackle. Damon Clark also had a tackle. And Marshawn Nealon had a tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. For the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, 31 for 43 for 303, 2 tutties and an interception. He was sacked 4 times, including he got concussed on one of them. He was slammed face first. Couldn't happen to a better you know what than Baker Mayfield. His QBR rating ended at 97.3 in the game. Bucky Irving, he had a pretty good game. 16 carries for 68 yards and a tutty, 4.3 yards a carry. His long was 15 yards. Baker Mayfield, he also carried the ball for 3 carries for 42 yards in the game. Sterling Shepard, he had a carry for 14 yards in this game. And Rashad White had 3 carries for 10 yards in this game. He was 3.3 yards a carry. For the Tampa Bay receiving crew, Mike Evans, the Hall of Fame, he got shut down tonight. Deron Bland was up in him like some tight draws. 5 carries, 5 receptions for 69 yards. That was it. No touchdowns. I think it broke a streak. He had 4 straight games of touchdowns. He got his streak broken by one of the best corners in the game off 8 targets. 13.8 yards a catch. Jalen McMillan, 5 catches for 57 yards and a tutty. He's called a tutty. But like I said, he was one that got his cookies took it from him by Jordan Lewis on that interception. He did, like I said, he did have a touchdown, but he didn't have 2 thanks to Jordan Lewis. He did have 5 catches off 7 targets. Rashad White, he had 7 catches for 50 yards off 8 targets. But hey, just like Jalen McMillan, Deron Bland took the ball from him on that last play, ending his season. But 7 catches for 50 yards for Rashad White in the game. Trey Palmer, 2 catches for 31 yards off 4 targets. Payne Durham, 5 catches for 29 yards off 7 targets. Bucky Irving, 3 catches for 24 yards off 3 targets. Sterling Shepard, he also had a catch for 20 yards, but left the game with a hamstring. Ryan Miller, 2 catches for 17 yards off 2 targets. And Raheem Jarrett just had a catch for 6 yards. As we go to here, to the defensive side, Christian Eason, 13 total tackles, 9 solo in the game. Levante David, the middle linebacker, had 8 total tackles, 7 solo. Also had 2 tackles for loss. Yaya Dabi, he had 5 total tackles, 4 solo, a half a sack, and 1 quarterback hit. J.J. Russell, 4 total tackles, 3 solo. He also had a pass defense. Vita Vea for the Samoan SWAT team. A team all into himself. That's a big man right there. 3 total tackles, 2 solo in the game. Also had a quarterback hit. Jameen Dean also had 3 total tackles, 2 solo in the game. Tyke Smith, 3 total tackles, 2 solo. Also had a tackle for loss. Mike Edwards, 3 total tackles, 1 solo in the game. Logan Hall, 2 total tackles and 2 solo. Kavon Merriweather, the same, 2 total tackles and 2 solo. Greg Gaines, 2 total tackles and 1 solo. Zion McCullough, 2 total tackles, 1 solo. Also had a pass defense. Kyle Cansey, 2 total tackles, 1 solo, a half a sack and a tackle for loss and a quarterback hit. Sean Tucker, 1 total tackle and 1 solo. And Anthony Nelson, he had just a quarterback hit walk. And that is your stats and facts of this Cowboy clutch win tonight. 26-24. Cowboys, like I said, improving to 7-8, the Buccaneers falling out of the playoff hunt to 8-7. And Walt, that was brought to you once again by Very Best Barbecue. I'm going 7509 Boulevard 26 in North Richland Hills, Texas. Go by there. Say Kendrick sent you. I recommend the ribs and the barbecue Frito pie. Walt, back to you.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow that. I mean, you're pretty hyped right now about these what's the name? These Cowboys.
Man, where you talking in the locker room, they pretty hyped themselves, man. You building stuff. You building things. You're stacking wins on top of wins. You know, you're building for next season. That's all you can ask for. The season may be over for this year, but hey, in about what do you say, about 5 more months, minute camp gonna start, and you'll be right back at it, man. So it's not gonna take that long. Be right back at it again, getting ready for the 2025-2026 season, man. It's not that long.
Well, we've got a interview coming. We got Brandon Aubrey talking with Cowboys.com.
Let's go to Brandon before I'm talking about him. That guy, best kicker in the league.
Multiple guys got the job done, but Brandon Aubrey's been getting it done all year long. Brandon, congratulations on the win. Let's talk about some of those field goals before we get to the second half. You've been called upon time after time to kick these long field goals in big-time situations. What's the mindset when you go up there to get the job done in those situations across the board?
Yeah, it's just a kick. Don't murder it. Just want to go out there and be smooth. It's really just going through my process, and when we're within the range I gave myself going into the game, then just use your normal form. Just be nice and smooth.
So what was your range? I mean, what was your range going into the game?
Yeah, around 64, I'd say.
Ooh,
before
okay.
Starting changing stuff.
Wow. So when the offense is on the field and they're working their way down, trying to make first downs, obviously trying to eventually score a touchdown, I see you go over and you start working in the net.
Yeah.
At what point in time do you start working in the net, and what is your mindset when you're practicing?
It's right around 50-yard line. When we get a first down on their side of the field, then I'm definitely going in the net, and just telling myself over and over again, you got to kick to make this drive. You got to kick to make this drive. Focus, trust your process, that sort of stuff.
And what is you guys' sequence in terms of you and BA? Because I know Ryan Anger, I used to play with him down in Jacksonville. I saw you take a couple reps, and he snuck one in there.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys decide on who gets the reps over there?
Yeah, when we're close to that field goal line, then we kind of I hit one, he hits one. I take the snaps from Trent when we're in clear punt situation. Yep. So take 3 from him, then I'll go take a knee, wait for us to get in field goal range. When that happens, Banger tosses me the ball, and it's my net, and he takes a couple of field goal snaps from Trent. If we get a sack or a penalty or anything, maybe out of field goal range, and Banger comes and takes back over.
Now, you say you're in you say you was in competition with somebody for the most 50-yard kicks. Explain that, who your competition was.
Yeah, so this season, Kaimi Fairbairn for the Texans, he's got 13 plus 50s this year, so I'll come down to the neck with him.
Hey, you've got 14 now, by the way. Just so I'm sure you probably already knew that going into it. But how much does that play a factor, the history behind it all? Because I know you were into the football game late. Of course, the soccer career came first, and then you made the switch over. But how much does history play a factor in your head when you're having a season like you are?
Don't think about it at all. The only thing I'm thinking about is going and making a kick. There's so much pressure or stress on each individual kick that each kick kind of a life of its own. I just want to go out there and make that kick. So not really focused on any of that stuff until, at the end of the game when you get asked about it, or end of the season when you take the time to reflect on it.
No doubt about it. Well, you've got a couple more games to go. Continue forward, and we look forward to talking with you again down the line.
All right, that was Brandon Aubrey. Trade a 4th for Trey Lance just to hold on to a clipboard. Mingo hardly plays. Let's win to get a worst pick, dumbest front office in football.
Capazzo, I don't understand. So what do you want the players to do? You want the players just to quit? They're not quitting, man. They're trying to build. They think they got the guys to win next season. That's all I can tell you. Back to Brandon Aubrey. Walt, this is crazy. Did you hear what this fool just said? I want people to just go back and just hear what he just said. He said my range is 64. Think about that. He said if it's 64, if we're in 64, we good. That's crazy. Usually people back. Well, we've all watched a lot of football in the past. Usually when guys would say my range is 50. Now we got guys saying my range is 64. I mean, and just think about Brandon Aubrey. He kicked two 58 yarders today, and he kicked a 53 and a 49. He kicked 2 58 yarders. He's leading the league now in 50-yard field goals. He's got 14 of them. That's sick right there. He is the best kicker in the game. The dude just came out there and said, "Wow, my range is 64 yards." Think about that. He said, if it's 64 yards, we good. He's basically saying, if we're 64 yards, we good. We good. That's sick. That is crazy, man. That's crazy.
He's basically saying he got range.
He got range. If we get basically what he's saying, if we get past midfield, we good. Just get it to the 45-yard line.
I can hit it.
I got it. I got it. Damn. That's a weapon. That's a weapon.
Given the list of kickers that we've been through, this guy here is they hit the jackpot with this guy.
And Lord, we done been through a lot of them. We done been through some. Listen, 3 years ago. We had Brent Maher. Remember, we talked about Brent Maher in the pregame. Remember the Tampa Bay game? Tampa.
Yeah, or Dak said stop kicking it.
The last time the Cowboys played the Buccaneers. Yeah, stop kicking it. And just we had that guy, and to have that guy and now have this guy, big time. I mean, they hit the jackpot, and the dude was a soccer player. So you never know what you got until you get it. But the Cowboys, but like I said before, I said it. Me, Shams, and we all watched the games together. Pay that man whatever he want. Whatever he want, pay him. They don't have enough money not to pay him. I mean, good grief. He's worth every penny.
Who, Brandon Aubrey?
Yeah, he's worth every penny.
Yeah, well, now that Tucker is in the win now, Brandon Aubrey could become the best kicker in the NFL right now. Which would be something good to say for the Cowboys, because I don't think the Cowboys have ever had the best kicker in the NFL.
I think he is the best kicker in there right now. He is the best. I think that's my opinion. I think he is the best kicker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They say a lot because the Cowboys, I don't think they've ever had the best kicker in the NFL.
No. I think the dude from Pittsburgh, he's pretty good now. I forgot his name. But Brandon Aubrey, I mean, you got the guy set up and said if you 64, we got it. That's my range. 64.
If we get nothing.
If we get to 64, we got it. It's good. We good. Jesus Christ.
It's nothing. He basically said it's nothing. It's easy work.
It's nothing. We got it. All right, we got any more interviews?
Yeah, they come. I think one of them is coming up. Mike McCarthy.
Okay. Oh,
they just did Chauncey Golston, but I didn't think Chauncey Golston was important enough.
What? Come on, man. We're winning games, man. Chauncey Golston. What? Hold on. Chauncey Golston had a sack. Chauncey Golston had a sack. He had I think about 7 tackles for loss. Jesus. Chauncey Golston was playing tonight. He did whiff on that tackle early in the game. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. Now I'm looking for more. I'm looking more for like a Deron Anderson.
Hold on, Chauncey Golston had 6 total tackles, 3 solo, had a sack, a tackle for loss, a pass defense, and a quarterback hit. That joke was balling tonight, man. He was balling. We have to depend on him next season, man, because you know DeMarcus Ware, he's gonna be up out here. He's probably gonna be over there in Washington somewhere with Dan Quinn, because that's where he wanted to be anyway.
Or not playing anymore.
Or not playing anymore. He won't be here. I think him and Zach Martin, like Bone Thugs, like Bone Thugs and Harmony said, we'll see you at the crossroads.
Really, the crossroads.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm just trying
to figure out why are you so hype on the Cowboys tonight. I mean, that's what I don't get.
We've won 4 out of the last 5. Yeah, of course, we're not making the playoffs, but we won 4 out of the last 5. We are the hot team, and nobody wants to play. Listen, we're gonna get the Eagles a game next week. I don't be surprised we don't beat the Eagles, especially if Jalen Hurts is not playing. If he's got concussion, he probably won't see the field next week. Because that dude, you saw that dude try to get, he tried to give the thumbs up to the referee. But the problem was when he gave the thumbs up to the referee, he was looking that way, and the referee was looking at him this way. So he pretty much fogged up. So yeah, man, I think we got a good shot to win that game next week in Philly. We owe them one anyway. So
okay, and then by you winning that game, that means what? The Eagles don't get the number 1 spot.
Yeah, we basically knocked them out the number 1 seed, and then the week after then we beat the Commanders because that's what we do. We always beat the Commanders. It don't matter what, we beat them, and then they're locked into the playoffs, but we keep them at 7. I know they're trying to move up to 6, but we keep them at 7 by beating them on the last game of the season. So we're gonna play hard, man. We're not quitting. Like Michael said, we ain't quitting this season. We're gonna play it out. Listen, man. We're gonna be everybody's headache at the end of the year. We're gonna end seasons, or we're gonna disappoint seasons. We're gonna blow seasons up for teams. We just did it to the Bucks. Next up, the Eagles. Let's get it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. It's got me. And look, and not to put I know it's been a disappointing season, but not to put a rose on in the concrete.
So CeeDee Lamb is the first player in Cowboys history with 100 first half reception yards in back-to-back games.
Oh, cool. I mean, I think he's the first player since Mike Irvin had 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Since Michael Irvin, Cowboy receiver. So shout out to CeeDee Lamb, playing tough, playing hard, playing through the shoulder injury. And man, listen, showing the commitment to his football team. He loves his team. He wants to keep playing. We playing it out, man. We playing it out. Listen, the Cowboys playing with house money. I mean, they're out the playoffs. They know, so they don't have to worry about playing tight. In fact, if I was Mike McCarthy, throw the whole book at the Eagles next week. I'm talking fake punts, onside kicks, flea flickers, the whole quarterback, halfback pass, the whole shebang. Do to them what the Detroit Lions did to you early in the season. I'm talking about offensive linemen catching passes for touchdown, everything. Let's let it all.
Here goes CeeDee. Here goes CeeDee. Let's hear from him real quick over on DallasCowboys.com.
I am, but it shows. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take. I mean, it's
joint injury moving.
The situation, the grit that we're going through, the situation that we're obviously in. But as for us, we show gratitude to the game, showing how much we love and appreciate everything and every opportunity that we get, and going out there and playing our ass off.
Let's talk about the play where you hurt your shoulder, and then the next play where you almost thought you had the touchdown.
I really scored, but my shoulder is out of whack, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just out there battling and doing what I do. So, yeah, bro, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
I love this game that much, you know, and I'm literally willing to put my body out there on the line for my guys and show. I mean, not so much show how tough I am, but it shows. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take. I mean, it's the ground that's beating me up, bro, and you can't avoid it.
Before the season, you were upset when people were questioning your love of the game and the holdout.
Right.
Do you feel like you're answering those questions that maybe before that some fans had by playing through the pain the way that you are right now?
Yeah, I feel like now I've kind of went way past the narrative of the money situation. I mean, I do it for the money, of course, but like it's way more than that. Like this is my way of life. This is what I've always wanted to do growing up. This is all I wanted to be growing up. So I'm right now living my dream. So for anyone that's thinking that I'm playing for money, it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane.
And you can see that.
So you said that shoulder is really bothering. He's
toughing through it. That's what I'm talking about, man. He's saying the same thing that I'm saying, man. The team's showing grit, man. I mean, CeeDee Lamb could easily You know what, man? My shoulder is out of socket. It's popping in and out of place all the time. Listen, listen. We ain't nothing else to play for. I'm gonna get this thing. Listen, man. The guy's showing grit. The guy's showing toughness. I mean, Chris Collinsworth said it best. That's one of the toughest guys in the NFL right now. I mean, the guy's basically playing with one arm. The ground's beating him up all the time. He said he's landing on that shoulder at least twice or three times a game. He's still battling it out, going out there. He's getting hit on it, breaking it up, grinding it up all the time. Listen, I much respect to CeeDee Lamb, man. One of the toughest guys on the team. Want to show him he's one of the toughest guys in the NFL. Saying it's not about the money. He's playing his ass off, and the team's following suit, man. That's what a leader does, man. You show by example. Hey, I'm out here hurt, but I'm gonna come out here and play. You know, play, and give it everything I got. Hey, I put it like this, man. You know, work. I mean, on social media, some people may be saying guys up there in the booth playing video poker, but other guys are gonna show grit.
You got to stop saying that about Dak, man. If it's one person on this team that I would never accuse of that, it's Dak Prescott, man. Dak Prescott is he's dedicated.
There's other guys keep grinding, figuring it out, man. Keep battling it out. Broken bones, whatever it takes, we're going out here, gonna finish it off, man. That's good leadership out there, man. Proud of CeeDee, man. Proud of CeeDee.
Yeah, so that's the guy you can. Let me guess what you're saying. Dak had a little calf injury that he could have mustered through and played through.
I
mean, he could have just rubbed some icy hot on that thing and came back.
I said anything. I mean, I said nothing. Man, they say he tore his hamstring completely off the bone, throwing the ball. I don't understand how you do that, but hey, to each his own.
Come on, man. A tore off the bone hamstring kept you out a whole season, really?
I mean,
that's what I feel like you're saying.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, the guy has his season has not finished the last 4 years. His season has ended. Well, he hasn't finished the season. You know, I'm just saying. You know, it's 2 out of the last 5 years.
Adrian Peterson freaking tore his ACL. And came back within a year, not even a year, months. Come on, Dak Prescott.
They're talking about the kid from Detroit. What's his name? Adrian the kid that got hurt here. They're talking about he can make it back for the NFC Championship game. I mean, just saying, man.
Well, that's going. I think that's going a little extreme.
Hey, listen, the modern day medicine. You can't put anything past you, but you know, he wanted to have the surgery. So he had the surgery. So his season's done. We'll see him next season. You know, some people would say he just got shot, just shoot it up, just go out there and go play. But he wanted to have that surgery. So, but hey, Cowboys still fighting, still go out there getting wins, and you know, still grinding, still out there playing hard, man, trying to get these dubs.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it for the interviews tonight.
No Mike McCarthy?
No, for what?
Oh, he's in. I guess he's in lockdown negotiation with Jerry right now. I understand.
Yeah. You win a game like that, right? Don't that get you automatic?
Listen, man, the guy could easily win in the tank. The guy has coached the team to win 4 of his last 5. The one loss was a fluke loss. Like you'll never see that happen again. But unfortunately, it keeps happening to the Cowboys. But you used to say that kind of loss never happened. So I don't count that. So 4 out of the last 5, Mike McCarthy. The guys could have quit. The guys could have easily quit on him. And said, you know what, we're just gonna get blown out every week. But they're not, man. They're finding ways to win. We're making winning plays at the end. Courtesy of DeJuan Bland and Jordan. You don't make those type of plays unless you fight for your coach, fight for your teammates. Hey, gotta love it, man. Shout out to the Cowboys. 7-8, man. It's trying to go 8-8. And like I said before, next week, listen, we know we're not going anywhere. Let's let it all I mean, Mike, if Mike's watching this podcast, let it all hang. Trick plays galore. I'm talking fumble rooskies, Statue of Liberty plays, whatever the hell you could think, throwback passes, quarterback, halfback passes, flea flickers.
The Cowboys next week. Cowboys have nothing. Next week, Cowboys have nothing to lose, but everything to gain.
Yeah,
by beating the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, double reverses. Whatever you want to come up with, onside kicks, fake field goals, whatever you come up with, let it all hang out. You playing with house money. The Eagles are the one got the pressure on them. They're trying to get the number 1 seed. They the one got the pressure on them. Besides, I don't think Jalen Hurts gonna play next week.
No, it doesn't look like it. It's not looking like it.
He got dinged,
right
man.
Now.
He got dinged. And who's the Eagles' backup quarterback? The kid from Pittsburgh. Is that his name? The kid that came from Pittsburgh.
I don't. Whoa! We almost got out of here before we did this. We got Jerry Jones. We got a Jerry Jones.
Oh!
Yeah,
I hope he ain't shaking like he was up in that booth. Before his court, I kind of scared me, man. He was up there shaking a lot.
Yeah, we got us a Jerry Jones interview. Hold on.
Shaking like a man that got Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's shake. Hey, come on, Jack.
All right, let's go to Jerry real quick.
How about them Cowboys?
Real proud of them. Mike McCarthy, he just won't let them not think they're playing for the Super Bowl out there. He won't let them do it. So proud of that. Proud of the coach. Thanks, guys. It's good.
Oh,
Merry Christmas to every one of you.
Jerry, you seem pretty excited coming down the hallway.
Oh my gosh! I just it meant so much to us to get the win. That's a outstanding team out there, a playoff team. And but the key thing is that the defense, Mike Zimmer, Mike McCarthy, the players, they just right up until the last play, stripping that ball. They just won't. They don't differentiate. They're fighting all the way. And there's no question we're fighting with a very limited deck out here right now, and those guys are doing a great job. All of the players, but my hat's off to Mike McCarthy.
When you found out that you guys were eliminated before this game started, were you expecting the team to play like this?
Well, it was a down time when Mike and I met in his office before the game. We both looked like we had lost somebody. And so it was something that you had to kind of get above the reality that we weren't going to go. But the other thing is, though, that, boy, I'm telling you, I hope everybody does agree with me. That's a big effort. Those turnovers, those forcing those fumbles, that interception, it may be one of the best interceptions I've ever seen on the goal line at the time they're supposed to have them. So can't say enough about the way that Mike's got to fight the team.
What do you think about that effort after you found out you weren't going to go to the playoffs? How does that affect your evaluation of Mike McCarthy?
Well, again, Mike's an outstanding coach, and I'm just proud that they got rewarded and the team is playing at that level because he's got them coached up to play at that level, even though you realize that when you're not in those playoffs, then you can't get to the big one. But he's got this team. That's as good of emotional performance, effort performance as I've seen us have. And I don't know what to compare it to. Rewarded, and the team is playing at that level because he's got them coached up to play at that level, even though you realize that when you're not in those playoffs, then you can't get to the big one. But he's got this team. That's his good of emotional performance, effort performance as I've seen us have. And I don't know what to compare it to. Well, I'm just proud that they got rewarded and the team is playing at that level because he's got them coached up to play at that level, even though you realize that when you're not in those playoffs, then you can't get to the big one. But he's got this team. That's his good of emotional performance, effort performance as I've seen us have. And I don't know what to compare it to.
You hear that? You hear that? Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. We running it back next season. We running it back. You may want to get ready. We running it back.
Hey, real quick before we go forward, shout out to Joey Wagner for that interview. You got that Joey Wagner on YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel when you get a chance. Joey Wagner.
All right. Hey, Mike McCarthy's gone. Mike Zimmer, Mike and Mike are coming back. The Mike shows are coming back, man. Listen. We running it back. Listen, what Jerry's telling you right there. If anybody want to read Jerry, what he's telling you, and it's a little bit of ego, is that, yeah, listen, Mike McCarthy, the guys are fighting for him. That's a hell of an emotional coaching coaching job he's doing with the guys. The guys ain't quitting. But what Jerry's telling you right now is that, yes, Mike McCarthy's coaching these guys up. Mike Zimmer coaching that defense up. We're getting turnovers. But what he's telling you right now is, you guys were wrong. I was right. I did pick the right players. The right players are in this locker room because we see it happening right now. They're making the plays. We're bringing it back. We're rewinding it. We're bringing it back. And next year, we're gonna have a chance to get to the playoffs. That's what Jerry's saying.
Okay.
What you mean? He's telling you I picked the right players. The players are here. The right players are here. We just had a string of bad injuries, and once we get over those injuries, and now we got the system down with how Mike Zimmer wants to play. We got the system down with how Mike McCarthy interacts with Mike Zimmer with his offense, with his defense. Next season is the drive. It's the drive for the playoffs. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, man. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. But we'll be 5 out of 6 next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that will do it. Well, this won't be the last time you see me and Kendrick this week. You're gonna see us like almost 5 days in a row.
Yeah, man. We're gonna see us tomorrow. Mavs and Blazers tomorrow.
Then the Christmas Day.
Yeah, Christmas Day. Then you're gonna see us this
2 days
weekend.
after Christmas.
Yeah, got the what's that? The Suns.
Yep.
And then the Blazers again. So yeah, you're gonna see us all this week. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more 3 or 4 days off like we did doing that cup.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I just thought about it. You gonna see us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days of broadcast.
Yep.
Let's get it. Let's
3
get
days
it.
in a row. Heading into the new year.
Yep. Let's get it. Cowboys win. It's a good night. The Texans, listen. It's a great night for Texas football. It's a great night for Texas football right here. Great night. You can't lose either way. Take this one off, put this one on. Win. A dub. Take that one off, put this one on. Bam. Another dub. I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what you got. You guys want wins. You guys want dubs. You're getting them. You still complaining. Guys are not. Well, we don't get to have a high draft pick. Who the hell? Who cares? All right. You got the guy. Jared's saying you don't need a high draft pick. You got the guys here right now. Maz is improving. DeJuan Bland's improving. I mean, the offensive line only gave up 1 sack. They're improving. You got the guys here ready to go. It just needed experience. This is a year for experience. Then we drop Dak back in. Hopefully, he can lay off the poker. Some said on social media, and then we drop him back in. We may need to tinker with the other receiver. I don't know too much about Brandon. His longevity, Brandon Cooks. If we can get another good number 2 receiver off in there, I think we're on our way.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night when the Mavericks take on the Portland Trailblazers. I think that game is here.
Yes, it's here. Yeah. Mavericks have four straight home games. starting. Well, actually, 2 more straight home games going through the Christmas holiday. Then they go back on the road.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live tomorrow night when the Dallas Mavericks take on the Portland Trailblazers.
It's like looking in the mirror. Just looking at Dubs. Just look in the mirror right there. Just looking at it.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.